Hello world, Ace Cat here. And Happy New Year! We've made it past the first 12 levels of Jumanji. Thank you. Alrighty, so yeah, New Year's, and here I am trying to resurrect from not posting since I started the channel. My bad, sorry. My day job tried to eat me alive, but don't ask me how, cause I'm not sure. But I survived. I know I had promised to post a final Halloween video, the art for which I did record, as you can see playing in the background. It's the Costa Rican version of the cadejos. At that time, I had also recorded how I made my stencil, so we'll be taking a look at that first. And because it is the new year, what better way to get started than to take a look at New Year's myths and traditions around the world. But first, the stencil. So the first thing I did was to wipe off the original permanent marker with nail polish remover, and then I tried wrapping the plastic around my fingers and traced the outline of my nails. I have to admit, it was hard to get that pesky plastic to stay in place while I drew around it. Yeesh. So the thing is that I tend to draw as large as the space I have, so some of my designs end up too big for my nails, so I'm trying to contain myself. Onto the right hand, and because I am less dextered with my left hand than I am with my right hand, I wasn't actually able to trace around my nails, so what I did was to just put dots and then play a game of connect the dots, but for nails, I guess. And voila! There you have it, people. A stencil. Okay, next! So my ring kind of needed a makeover because it was chipping apart, so I'm also going to be working on that as I try to get my nails into proper shape because, geez, they look messy. So my preferred shape is basically what is like a semi-coffin, so I'll be trying to make the tip of my nails flat and then taper them a little bit, not too much. Now, back to the topic of the video. So New Year's traditions around the world. We'll be going over 5 of them. We're always going to be starting in Costa Rica. So first off, we're off to a saucy beginning. Yeah, let's talk about underwear. Meow. This is, however, not exclusive to Costa Rica, as it is quite common around Latin America. The tradition is to wear specific color underwear to usher in the new year. Okay, first parenthesis. Getting my cuticles to cooperate was also super hard. Don't let your cuticles run your fingers, ever. I probably won't be doing it again. Okay, back to the underwear. So in Costa Rica, it's yellow. Yes, this is a bathing suit. I'm trying to keep it PG-13 here. You get the gist. It's associated with luck, prosperity, and abundance. Honestly, I don't remember ever doing this, mostly because it's too much of a hassle to try to remember to buy yellow underwear. But I do have some family members who claim they were wearing yellow on New Year's past. What I have done is to wear new clothes for New Year's, which is also kind of traditional. And done! I have clean nails to work with. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of these decals. But look, I have new brushes and a new notepad to script my videos. Also, it shimmers rainbows. Yay! Getting colors and glitter onto my ring as well because that is a necessity. And onto the design with studs and including these colors. And first, we need a white base. We let that dry and now onto the colors. I have a little sponge for the gradient and we're going to take orange, pink, and purple and really soak that sponge. Then we dab it across the stencil and we're done. And we didn't get our fingers all full of nail polish. Yay! Alrighty, on to tradition number 2. Let's take a hop, skip, jump, and a bit of a swim across the pond to arrive in Denmark. And who would have thought of a pile of shattered china as being a good thing? Except maybe here. The bigger the pile, the more good fortune you'll have to start the new year with. The tradition is to save up old dishes year-round, and on New Year's Eve, go around to your friends' houses and smash the plates at their doors. And I decided to stick the studs onto black nail polish so that the studs themselves would stand out more against the nail polish. Let's take a plane this time to the Philippines. Since they seem to be known for being quite family-oriented, the focus is to strengthen those family ties. How? Well, food, of course. They'll have foods made from sticky rice, like, and I hope I don't butcher these too hard, bibinka, pico, and tikoy. This is also believed to deliver good fortune. Based on the images, I'd like 5 orders of pico, please. Times 10.
Soy un porquito.
Back to the nails, I kind of realized that this was going to be really hard to plan out the 2021 numbers without marking their spaces, so that's why I went in and did tiny dots with a pen just so that I knew what I was doing. The little cap in the corner is full of water so that I can dampen the little stick that I'm using and be able to pick up the studs to put them on. Otherwise, there's no way to get them out of there. In an orderly fashion, that is. Taking a leap back to the Americas, we'll be landing in Ecuador for a bit of much needed catharsis from what was 2020. So their most distinctive New Year's ritual is to burn the old year. So how many of us agree to take up this tradition? Okay, pause. Show of hands only. Also, where are your masks? Back to burning the old year. The old year is represented by a monigote, a kind of scarecrow filled with wood shavings or paper and donning some old clothes. Whoa, hold up. What's going on with my camera? So it died. Alrighty, we're back. Don't let me down, phone. Back to the story of Ecuador. Those scarecrows from before, the monigotes, they are burned at midnight, and some people stomp on them or kick them while they burn. Told you it was cathartic. This is also done along with the writing and reading of the will allegedly left behind by the old year. For each of its failings, how to even begin with 2020's will, yeesh. Generally, it's narrated in rhyme, and every family member gets something that the old year left for them. I can totally see myself taking up this tradition. For these decals, because they do have so many studs and I don't want them to fall off, I decided to just plunk a lot of top coat on them. So I'm gonna have to let them dry overnight, so see you tomorrow. Hello again, it is the next day. Basically 24 hours later, and I am really struggling to get these decals off of the stencil. Hey, come on, carefully. We can do this. Okay, while I struggle with those, let's go on to our last tradition for this video. Let's teleport out of the catharsis to Nigeria and find ourselves a masquerade to liven up the mood. In these, people come in dressed up with certain animal or human features prominently highlighted. I don't know about you, but they remind me a lot of the tribal dancers from the movie The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. But that's a different country altogether. But yeah, so they do come in with prominently highlighted features, and then they perform energetic dances on the streets. It is considered a symbol of good luck and cheerfulness in the lives of people and to sway away all of the evil energies and negativities out of life. I'm pretty sure we can end on that positive note when it comes to the traditions. We could all use some positive energy or to sway away the negative energies from what has been 2020. Yay, we're in 2021. Let's finish these nails. So the stencils actually worked out really well. The decals ended up being just barely bigger than my nails. And also the numbers actually fit quite well inside of the nail. So that was awesome. New Year's resolution for me, particularly for the videos, would be to keep my hands in the frame. Hey, I know, I'm sorry. I annoy myself as well. I'll do better, I promise. Also, some of the decals were getting stuck back onto the stencil again, which was driving me kind of crazy. But I was able to get them off again and onto my nails. As you can see, what I do is just to put a base coat on my nail and then stick the decal on the nail while the base coat is still damp so that it will actually properly stay. Then I file the edges, and then with the little wooden stick thingy, I go and pierce on the edges around the cuticle to make sure that I can pull off the excess. Then I'll be cleaning around the cuticles and making sure that my fingers are not full of nail polish. We add a final top coat to tie it all in, and I just have to wait like maybe 15 minutes for all of this to dry because the nail polish from the decals was already dry when I put it on. Again, this is quite a hefty top coat though, to make sure that the little studs don't fall out. And there you have it, new ring and new nails for the new year. Awesomeness! I hope you liked this design, and I hope you liked the traditions from around the world. And this was me playing around with the filters on my phone, and I ended up getting these other colors, which kind of look pretty cool. So this is the final design. I hope you like it. I hope you're all doing well. The next video is going to be much longer because I'm going to be doing it in real time, but I'll try to keep the design simple so that we can actually, I don't know, follow along, I guess. So if you liked the video, please subscribe, leave a comment, any suggestions, all of those are welcome. Be kind in the comments. Happy New Year, everybody! I hope this 2021 brings all of you amazing things. See ya!